Hey Pisces, you just rolled here and you've got South Node in the 8th. Person coming in, 5 of Pentacles. Okay. Person's not allowed to be a part of a group here. They've been ostracized. Could be with you or from you. There's no communication here. This is someone who's kind of on their own. I see a television. Someone's watching a screen or a television. This could actually be some type of a gadget, like a phone. Someone's looking at their screen. They're looking at their phone here. What's that? Yeah. Okay, so this person's getting kind of upset that they're on the outside. They're wondering why this has happened to them, why they have to endure such type of punishment. They've been kicked out. They're on the outside. They don't want to leave, whoever this is. They don't want to leave. They don't want to be ignored, shut out in the cold. They're not digging with that. They're not digging that. They want actually more so of a connection here. So if you have recently disconnected from this person, they are definitely in their feelings about it. They're not happy. They didn't want it to work out this way or go down this way. Show me this. It's Sagittarius and Taurus energy, can be anyone. I got Capricorn on the roll. Uranus in the 9th. Show me Pisces. Well, shoot. Well, that could be why, though. If you're trying to rekindle something with someone, they don't like how you handled something in the past here, Pisces, or they don't like how they felt ignored. If you blocked them in the past and now you're talking to them again, they're still butthurt about it. They're upset. They're upset. Where's Pisces? Or if you just kind of disappeared on someone. Okay, so you're not doing too hot either. You have the tennis. Okay, you are sleeping. You could be having bad dreams or certain dreams of things being over, things being finished, finalized energy. You look like you're healing as well. Something has been disrupted. The peace is disrupted. Your peace of mind, your sleep schedule is disrupted. You're leaving things lie the way that they are. You're saying, you know, it's done, it's flopped, it's failed, and I'm cool with that. That's it. You have freed yourself from a relationship and you have connected elsewhere is what this looks. How do you see the person in the reading? Connected with people elsewhere, maybe a person specifically. So you find this person to not be available to you. They could come off like they have, a bad vibe towards you. It looks like an attitude kind of thing. They're upset about something, you know that. You also may feel like this person's not very secure. They don't feel secure, or they may be lacking. This is someone who could really be suffering though. They may be having a financial trouble or even a housing trouble. And you are aware that they need some kind of support or help, but their attitude is not helping them with you. Or, one sec. So they could have kind of like an attitude in the past and they don't want to open up to you, and you know that. They're not doing anything towards you. They're really shut down. You know this. They're not talking to you, you know this. So they also did not want to talk to you, but they really didn't mean it or something. So they could have stopped talking to you, something went down there, and you left it alone. But they're actually saying, well, I didn't really mean that, or I still wanted to talk to you, or I still thought we would be talking anyway type thing. All right. Yeah, this person's having financial trouble. They have not been financially stable. They may have lost a source of income as well, or something, some kind of stability in their life has been overturned. There's an upheaval there. They've experienced loss of stability, loss of, I don't know, it's a hardship, Pisces. How do you feel, please? Some kind of a hardship? Now, maybe it's not financial, is it? I feel like it is, though. Okay, how do you feel? Here's the thing. I mean, you feel bad. You feel bad about this situation. You don't feel comfortable leaving this person out, but at the same time, you have your own troubles here, Pisces. So you're moving into some kind of energy of man, this is terrible. I feel bad about this. I don't want you to suffer. But at the same time, you know you need to take care of your troubles. So this is getting to be kind of tricky here. You feel bad about something you said to this person too. You have a lot of mixed emotions about this whenever this goes down, if it hasn't yet. Yeah, you feel kind of like, yeah, joy, healing. You feel, maybe it's like, not guilt, but some kind of, yeah, you feel like you were being petty about something, Pisces. This is what you're feeling bad about. So I think the way it looks, though, is that you guys were both engaging in some kind of, I guess, anger or bitterness. So somebody was being salty. They are still salty, okay? But now you are starting to feel like, ooh, maybe that wasn't a good move. Maybe I should have said this or that. I should have done this or that. You know, those kinds of thoughts are coming in here because this was kind of brutal what went down, or it escalated. It got worse than it was supposed to be. Like, it could have just been like a little petty thing, but it got exacerbated and now it's full-blown ending and you're like healing from it, chilling, hanging out, and feeling bad at the same time. But again, these are mixed emotions. Yeah, healing. See, because you're supposed to be healing here. Okay, financially as well. You may feel like you can't help someone and that's making you feel bad, or someone can't help you. Someone doesn't have the excuse me, words don't want to come out. Someone doesn't have the means. Both people don't have the means to be able to assist, help, support, be available, this kind of thing. Right. And so that's why it's stagnant now. That's why there's distance now. Not why, but there is distance now. But okay. You're trying to rack your brain and think of a way that something can change. This is unexpected. The way that this went down here is not how it was supposed to be, is what I keep getting. Like, oh, it wasn't supposed to spiral. It wasn't supposed to get out of hand like that. So you guys are both stuck. You guys are both experiencing troubles now. So you keep thinking about this, Pisces, and you're trying to soothe your mind. You're trying to relax about it. You feel like, well, there's nothing I can do anyway, so why am I worried? That's the type of energy this is. How do they see you? You're worried that this person's not going to be doing well and things like that. Okay, wow. This person has fond feelings about you and towards you. They feel like you're generally compassionate and caring, that you guys have been supportive to them, especially in the past, that you and they had a mutual understanding and you guys were cool with each other. You guys liked each other. They're talking about mutually. You guys mutually enjoyed one another's company. You liked being available to this person. They find you to be pretty caring and open, generous with your energy, especially your emotions. You were very supportive towards them. How do they feel? Okay, so they're thinking about reaching out to you. Okay, the Tower, yeah. They're wondering what it's going to look like. What is that right there? 3 of Wands. Yeah. They're trying to control an outcome, or they're thinking about this. What's this? They're surprised that they need to find a different way right here. Yeah. So they're trying to control an outcome, but the bigger energy that's taking over is that they know they need to find a way to disconnect. They know they need to find a way to do some kind of damage control, basically. And the way that they feel they need to do that is by acting like They know they can resolve things outside of this. It's definitely some kind of surprising energy that happened, but they're trying to take it on the chin, so to speak, you know, like, oh, that went sideways, but let me go do this instead. There is an idea about creating a breakthrough with you here, but I don't see them doing anything about it. In the meantime, they're going to be controlling their energy. In the meantime is how they're talking to me. Like, in the meantime, I'm going to do this. I'm going to not let this get to me too much. I'm going to try to pull it together. I'm going to dictate a new path here. That's how they're talking. What does this person want with you? Like, I'm going to move on. I'm going to move forward. See, they do want Seven of Cups here. What is that? All right. Two of Cups. Here we go. They do want Two of Cups. What do you want? Okay, so this is someone who does want to create some momentum here, but what's that you want? So this looks like a lease or what is it called? A mortgage or something like that. This looks like a contract that you're trying to draw up about someone's living situation. If it's not a living situation, you're talking about, yeah, someone needs to move, Pisces. You're like, hey, I need to move, or this person needs to move. Something needs to change here. And you're talking about terms, agreements, signatures, this kind of thing. Okay, it looks like 10 months. This could be like a 10-month situation. 8 months, maybe 10 weeks, 8 weeks. So you're talking about addressing things that need to happen. I'm also getting, if this person had some kind of a title in a group or something with you, like had a status level, had, I don't know how to even say, for example, someone's, oh my gosh, someone's let's say a moderator, okay, for your setting. That's an example. That could be what this is. You could be talking to this person about that, but they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing. So you're trying to address something. Hey, your time is almost up. We need to address this, or you're going to get booted out of the system, out of the situation, something like this. Anyway, show me this right here. Toxic people. Here we go. Wishful thinking, second chance, and cutting ties. There we go. Okay. So, yeah. Let's take a look again. Okay. This person's getting kind of, people are not liking them. The people around them in wherever they are contracted or whatever kind of status they carry, like they have a contract or they have a title to them, you know, like I said, they could be a moderator of a group. Okay, they could be an organizer of a group, or this is someone who is, for example, a renter. They're a renter. Well, if people around them don't like them, they don't like them. People are not liking this person. Maybe because of bad energy, bad vibes, could be some kind of addiction. I don't see that here, but it's just that people are not getting along with this person. They have a way about them right now. I don't know what it is, like I said. So basically, you're telling them they need to clean up their act. There is an opportunity, but I don't think maybe you're trying to cut ties with them, eventual ties. You're like, look, I already gave you a second chance, or that was it. You know, you already had your shot. Do something else now, okay? You got to go do something else. You got to pick up and move, or you got to take all your stuff and go. I'm going to give you some time. It kind of feels like this, Pisces. You need them to be understanding about this. You need them to see where you're coming from. Yeah, basically. And so there needs to be a discussion You're thinking about this. You're thinking about, is it worth it for me to discuss this with this person? They're trying to reason with you, or they're trying to give me another chance, give me another shot, please, please. And you're thinking, well, this has been going on already too long and people are starting to get upset, or whatever that is, Pisces. Yeah, okay. So now that they have lost favor with people, it looks like it's getting challenging again. Let's see. This person, let me ask your opinions, okay? Oh, wow. So yeah, I mean, it's a Queen of Wands. This person could be, well, I got Sagittarius, but maybe it's a fire sign. Here you are, I got Pisces here too, and some fire sign energy. So yeah, Sagittarius again. This could be a Sagittarius, maybe Leo, Aries. I'm not getting that too strongly, but could be. Anyway, you believe that this person is very attractive and they stand out to you. And this is someone that you have had good vibes with. I mean, you get along with this person. You guys are very similar in certain ways. This, like, you can be empathetic towards this person because you vibe with them. Like, you have an understanding, like exactly how they were saying. Maybe this is your family. This could be someone in your family you're talking to. They're on the outskirts of society right now, or they're like on the outskirts of town, you know. I'm hearing disembodied. Really? That's a spirit then. Anyway, you just feel like this person's well received, generally well received. So I don't know why. Maybe this is your personal opinion, like you just enjoy them and their company. They could also be pretty passionate, alive. They're lively, okay? They could be attractive too. Show me Pisces. Yeah, I keep drawing 2 cards. I'm trying not to. Okay. You need this person to be able to stand on their own 2 feet, to be able to be a little bit more independent than not. Okay, so this is someone who suddenly changes their energy towards you, or like, let's say you're having a conversation, well, they will get in a mood or a vibe and like change or cut you off. The energy shifts. So like they do this and you're saying it's kind of uncomfortable for you when this happens because they, you know, they're involved, they're invested, you guys are talking, it's cool, everybody's fine. Then suddenly they catch a wild hair, or they start acting like they don't care, and they say things. They could say things pretty rude, or they say things that get under your skin a little bit. And it just comes out of the blue, or it feels that way. You're telling me like they just do things just randomly. It's like, wait, I thought we were cool because just a second ago you were being kind to me, and now you're talking crap to me. But I mean, pay attention, Pisces. This person talks to other people like that too. So I guess you already know that that's how they are. So whatever. Okay, so this is someone you feel like they can be kind of flirtatious with people, or they think everybody's supposed to chop it up with them, supposed to talk to them. They talk to people around them. They try to talk to the neighbors. They talk to everybody who comes around or whatever. They get pretty friendly with people. You may feel like that's not the right move to do. It's like, stop talking to everyone. Yeah. And so this person could also have a lot of options. They may just be pretty, like, this is player energy, Pisces. This person displays this. So even if this is a friend, right, they have constant people around them. They want some kind of interactions with people that come across as overtly friendly, flirtatious, things like this is what you're saying to me. And they could also be kind of deceptive about it too. You might feel like, hey, wait, so what kind of relationship do you have with that person? Oh, I don't. But you find out later that they were talking, or they start flirting with somebody. Like, are you flirting? They're like, oh no, we're just saying hi. Like, they downplay things, or that's just a friend. That's, you know, this person has been kind of deceptive about this. They like to pretend that they want commitment, traditional type of commitments, arrangements like that, but they don't behave as such. And they skew truth. They skew whatever they have going on. They skew it. Yeah, Emperor, Empress, and the Death. So this person's in a relationship, Pisces? Is that what you're saying to me? You're talking about, what's this? Okay, they get very close with people, or people start liking them, start offering them all these opportunities, or they start wanting to be involved with them a little too much. Then people start talking and they start gossiping, and you don't like this. They could be also under some kind of illusion half of the time, like maybe their emotions can be unrealistic about things, or they come across as the way that they're not towards people. So there's a little bit of deception here. And the way that they speak, they talk, they show up, there's deception underneath that. Is it a ruse or what? Let me see what you're talking about here. I mean, it's just always people. They want to keep options open. They want to be friendly with everybody so that they can have access to everyone. So maybe you think this is narcissistic, or this is for their ego's sake. It could be something along those lines. So you think that they need validation, attention, or they like having options because it makes them feel some kind of a way. That's what you're saying. But people start talking, though. Yeah, so this is how you're saying to me. So you think that they start doing this on purpose? They start testing the waters with you. They start testing the waters with others. They see who's going to take it, who's going to take the bait, who's going to stick around, who's going to up the ante. You start thinking, are you playing games? Is this for real? Like, why is everything a mind game with you? You start thinking this, oh, you were talking about that here. You feel like this person wants to be in the public eye so that they can be important. Someone wants to be important to people, like a lot of people at once. It's an illusion, though. The way that this person is not this way. So that's why you start saying, like, what's really up with you? You're wondering who this person is sharing their energy with, their time with, or even sharing their home with. You start thinking they're wanting a relationship with someone other than you, or they have something other than you going on. It's like, who do you live with, actually? Or like, this person has a lot of people in their back pocket is what it starts feeling like. Yeah, you're like, hey, just stay away from that person or that situation. Stop doing those things. You start feeling you don't even know if this person is serious or if they like you at all, because they're playing these games and trying to be famous. That's the type of energy it's starting to feel. It's like, okay, so you're willing to lie to me, make me feel like I'm wrong, and I start feeling guilt about that, but then you go and start involving other people. Meanwhile, I find out they were being involved the whole time. So you did this on purpose. It's like a whole bunch of stuff going on behind the scenes, and they're making you feel guilty, Pisces. This person is making you feel guilt over some weird things that are going on in the background, Pisces. That's wild. So this is some crazy work. It's like, maybe it's like a level of gaslighting, but it's more than that. It's more. I feel like it's more than that, these mind games, because people are becoming to be like little pieces on the chessboard here with this person to you. You're like, wait, you orchestrated this? You wanted me to feel guilty like I was in the wrong so I wouldn't be on your ass about what you're doing in the background? It's like a big illusion this person is putting up. And now you're sitting here like, wait, I cannot trust you like this. I can't trust you. They're trying to tell you all kinds of things. Your relationship needs to change with this person. Why are they having so much access? I want to know. What is this access that they're talking about? Is it in your home? Or yeah, you like let this person stay in your home and then they have all these other people over kind of thing. Wait, on my property? That's how it feels. You invited who? So basically they feel so comfortable to invite people into your energy here. Maybe that's okay with you. I don't know, but it almost feels like you're feeling slighted here. This is what I'm trying to get across, right? There's a bit of an energy that you feel almost used, but it's not used. It's it feels like that though. How do I say this in another way? Not that you're being used, but it's insult and injury at the same time, you know. Anyway, let's ask their opinions. Whoa. Okay. This is someone who's hoping that you're going to change your energy toward them because they feel like you're building up walls and bricks and everything. Brick by brick, this person's getting removed a little bit further from your life. And they also feel like you're not doing your part in the situation and you put a stop to everything until they have to make a move first. And that bothers them. You're saying, no. This stops here if and unless these things happen. You're having certain boundaries about how you're going to interact with this person. This person needs to make a move first and they're pissed at you. It's like, show me your hand, show me your cards. What do you have? You need to be revealed something. You need to watch their actions from this point. You're not going to entertain this. You're putting a stop. You're done. You're stopped right now. You're watching. You're like, wait, everything comes to a screeching halt here. Okay, stop. Everybody stop. And then you're watching this person. Okay, so they know this. They wish that you would be happy-go-lucky about it. Like you would just kind of let it go. Yeah, they feel like, where were you? Because like we were chilling in the past. We were fine. We were in a relationship. We trusted one another. Or we lived in the same home. You know, we're family Pisces. We're family Pisces. What do you mean? We're so close. Okay, so come back home. Be more friendly with me like you used to be. Be more trusting. They want you to be more trusting. They feel like you're very gullible, Pisces. I'm going to tell you that right now. They feel that you are gullible. I don't know if that is the case, but they're telling me here that you are easy to convince with things because of this position in your life that they have. Okay? They believe that you are easy to like pull at your heartstrings and get you to feel bad or feel love or, you know, that's how they're saying, Pisces. Wild, right? It's like you used to be so loving and generous, Pisces, and now I don't know what's up, but you're acting weird. And so here comes another guilt trip. Oh, you should feel bad, Pisces. You're not loving me enough. You don't love me enough. You're not showing me you care. Maybe if you give me a back massage every once in a while, then I would not be mad at you. Okay. I'm sitting here shaking my head. My bad. I know you can't see that, but it's just the vibe. Yeah. And so this person doesn't like the way that you're acting right now to the point that you're willing and able to do something on your own away from them and not share your money or resources with them or not share your property with them, not share something with them that you have built up. It could be a community that you've given somebody access to. It's yours. And so this is you saying, you know, I really don't want to go through with this deal here. You can't keep having access to my situation. You're a little too independent for their liking. You're keeping too much stuff. Yeah, they feel like you've blocked them. You've cut them out. Yep, the Queen of Swords. I was just about to say, I just said, cut them out, Five of Swords. They feel like you get kind of mean and you say things and you're doing something to punish them type thing. Like, oh, you put me in timeout? Really? It's like, I know you don't mean it because you will do anything for me type thing. So there's that. They're hoping that you're going to let your guard down to love. It's like you're not being loving. You're not. Why do they keep saying this to you? Yeah, they're thinking that you're going to come around and apologize and you're going to, I'm so sorry that I said some mean things to you and I'm sorry that you feel left out and here's some money. Here's the key to my house. Here's everything. Just take it all. They want you to come through, do all these grand gestures while they kind of gallivant around. Okay, well, if you were talking to me, Pisces, I wouldn't have entertained that other person. You do know that, right? And it's like, wait, but that person was there the whole time. Okay, that's what this energy feels like, Pisces. It may not be literal, but that's the energy, is what I'm getting. What's going to happen next, Pisces, in this person? Thank you for hitting the like. Thanks for subscribing. Hype the video. Thank you so much for your support. Okay, and patience, of course. 8 of Cups. Pisces is saying, you know what? Not today. I've seen better. I don't want to feel this way. I don't want to do these things. So you are suddenly ending a contract, suddenly ending an agreement with this person. It's coming out the blue for them. This is where they are surprised. They're going to be activated by this. They may feel triggered. They may come towards you. They may try to get you to change your mind. Where's Pisces? Yeah, you're like, whoa, I see now why this person's being blocked by everybody else. You get it. You get it. You're understanding why this person's on the outside, why they keep getting removed from circles. Why, okay? You get it now. You have this perspective now of what that is and what that looks like. What is it that's making you walk besides aforementioned, as if it's not enough, right? I just want to see. It's the way that they're coming through, trying to mend something with you or hoping that you guys will make amends and make plans for the relationship. There's also some kind of growth that they're experiencing, or what is that? What's making you walk right there? What's that? Yeah, with another person apparently. Oh, I just saw the guilt card. Here it is. This is an underlying energy for this whole entire energy in this reading. Pay attention to the amount of times this person tries to guilt trip or puts you in this energy. Even if they don't try, it makes you feel this way. And understand at this point why that is, how it happens. You get this energy, and then, yeah, maybe it's shame too. You could feel ashamed by something, but okay. This is what is happening here, that you will see this person, the way that they're entertaining another individual, the way that they're talking to another individual, they're making plans with them, they're building a relationship with them. This is what you see that's going to make you walk away, okay? Where's the person in the reading here? Okay, yeah, pretty much. Wow, Pisces. Let me see here. I want to see your prior. It's just a lot more quiet when they're not in your energy here. You are kind of watching them here. Your energy is perked up towards them somehow. So there's that. I don't feel like you're fully disconnected from this person, is what I'm trying to say. This person tries to say that you try to talk bad about how you relate to your family, Pisces. They try to tell you, like, oh, Pisces, you just want to feel bad for yourself, the way that your family treated you, maybe when you're growing up or something. Or like, oh, you're just, you have a victim mentality. You're just victimized. Like, that's a type of energy. They could use that against you in an argument. Like, if you told them how you grew up or how your your childhood was, how maybe you're talking to them about your own children and how they were raised or something like this, they're using something against you, but they're using goodwill against you. So 33 as I look up. Okay, you cannot agree to this. You can't agree to this. You're going to be feeling this way, okay? Yeah. You cannot agree to what this person is going to be taking part in the next period here. They are accepting some kind of an offer. They are rekindling something in their life or whatever it is. And they also have some kind of apprenticeship that's coming in. They are going to be devoting a lot of their time to like building or growing, but it's not with you and it's not towards you. It's something that this person is choosing that you do not want to be involved with, okay, in the coming period. And it looks like in the past you thought that them kind of staying steady with you, talking things out with you, made you feel very connected and understood and loved. And it's very familiar. The energy is very familiar. So It's like you know this person, or you have like an immediate feeling of comfort with them. Something is similar to the energy of somebody else when you were growing up, or maybe this is the person, okay? However that is, like you could know somebody for a while, you know? It's a familiar energy. You have a familiarity with this person, and you thought that you guys could both resolve things and both be in some kind of energy where you could work things out and talk things out and it would be normal. But here, come to find out, there's something that they're doing. What is that right there? Okay, yeah. They could be, whoa, Seven of Cups. They're telling you there's something they want to try, that they want to do in the future here. And you're like, I can't stand around for that while you go and you're going fishing and trying to see what's going to come up out there, you know? Okay, so you're going to surround yourself with what now? And with who now? It's like, that's way too much. That's too much. It's just too much. They're devoting a lot of their time and energy to this path here. And they're talking about, well, it doesn't really pay a lot, but it will eventually. I will get a lot more money eventually, you know? So in the meantime, just hang in there, which sure, it's possible, but it feels like you're thinking like, is this person for real right now? Do they really believe this? Like, that's the type of energy you're saying. And there's arguments about like money, or there's bickering about this opportunity. It's like, I did pay for it, Pisces, or I did do my duties, or whatever that is. You're like, okay, but did you though? Because you guys are rowdy. There's a rowdiness, there's a loud energy here. There's disrespect towards others in the energy. There could also be like petty things, dramas. There could be, if it's a property, it could be like smells, odors, stains in the carpets, things like that, holes in the walls. It's just a lot of noise. It could also be loud music, lots of ruckus, okay? And so maybe this is more of a metaphor too. But you're like, I can't let you do this. It's like where they go, this energy comes. It follows. What's this person going to do towards you in the future? Okay, here we go. What are you going to do towards them in the future? They're going to try to show you that they care, Pisces. Okay. Damn, you're getting kind of serious. Ace of Swords. I mean, it's just done. You have an understanding at this point of what you need to do. Yeah, and it's unfortunate. Sometimes you do have to have an attitude too. Okay, so if you're worried about that, or you feel bad about something you said, you won't anymore, because something's going to go down here to make you feel like, oh, I was on the money with that. Right on the money, or I was correct. I was very accurate in judging the energy this way. Yeah, you're like, man, I should have been meaner even, or something like that. And I'm not telling you to be mean or anything. I'm just saying the energy is speaking like this. You feel that this person's getting very possessive. Yeah, they're trying to make amends with you. They think that you guys can have this positive outcome if they can show you that they love you and they care. And I feel so bad, Pisces. I feel terrible for these consequences that are going down with us. And what's this? This looks like an apology or making amends. If it's not an outright apology, yeah, because they're left alone or rejected. See? And so here comes this other energy again. It's always some kind of interference going on. There may be an earth sign here, got Capricorn very strongly. Very strong Capricorn energy here. Maybe an air sign, Aquarius. Okay. I've also got a little Gemini, Libra. So I see, yeah, they're trying to communicate with you, Pisces. You're trying to, here it goes. You don't want a guilt trip. That's why. Why do you want to be guilt tripped? Sometimes people need to figure their way out of a situation. They're trying to maybe even have some kind of a hookup if that's your situation here. But definitely you're sensing almost like danger. Not that you're in danger, but that you feel it's not comfortable to you, okay? That you should not suffer another disappointment or another hardship, but at the hand of the situation here, where you may not be being treated fairly and okay, and you feel the need to tiptoe your way out and not be seen and not be heard. It's like, no, please don't talk to me. Please don't. It's like you're putting your head down, hoping this person doesn't see you, basically. What's this? Where's Pisces there? Pisces in the 10 of Cups. Okay. So they are understanding that you gave them a notice and you're like, I gotta go. There's a notice here. I'm seeing somebody has a notice. They need to depart. They need to leave a situation. This could be an eviction. Okay. I wasn't going to say that, but there it is. Okay. So it came out. There could be some kind of a cutting ties. Okay. The person being evicted of your life, of a situation. Not that we want bad things, right? Not saying that. I'm just trying to read the energy. Somebody's getting kicked out of the energy, Pisces, and you're tiptoeing your way on out. 8 of Swords here. Yeah, you're going to feel kind of, again, you may feel kind of like, is this the right thing? Is this the right thing? You know, how am I going to do all this on my own? How am I going to handle this on my own? And why are people saying these things about me? That's the type of stuff. What's next for Pisces in general, so I can wrap this up for you, babe? Oh, hell yeah. Good for you. Okay, so there's a big confidence coming in with you. Did you know that? You have a lot of confidence coming in. So this person has been disrupting you. Yep, here it is. I was just about to tell you this, and it's exactly what I see. Somebody's been disrupting your flow. They've been disrupting your work, your schedule. They've been disrupting, I mean, your involvement with them is disrupting it. Okay, because somebody's in your energy and they're affecting you. So the more that you're involved with somebody, the more... it feels like you're less focused, you're less determined, you have lost like the will to like strive and do well and have success and things like this. So you're going to get back on that is what I see you doing. And you're going to feel step by step much more aware, alert, and confident. So you could have been suffering like brain fog, Pisces. You've been having brain fog. You've been feeling like under the weather maybe. It's this person's energy coming out from you. It's the way that you are affected by this. It's kind of made you lose track of time, where you're like losing your will. Yeah. And you can't think clearly. You can't speak clearly or something like that. It feels like brain fog. Anyway, the smoke is clearing. Let's say the fog is clearing and you have some level of success coming to you. You have a notice coming in for you. Where you have success, you will get public opinion as well. It's good. There's a good shift of energy coming in. Wow, people are competing for this position here, but you're getting it, or you have transcended some kind of energy that's still coming in for you. You're opting out of this. You're saying, I'm not going to argue, fight, and try to claw my way through so I can win, so I can be chosen, or I can choose. I don't need this because I have it elsewhere. I have acknowledgement and support and success elsewhere. Here you go, babe. You're going to get it. So don't be sitting around and clawing your way through a situation just because people want you to, right? Advice, guidance, what Pisces needs to know. Basically, because you don't have to do that. You don't have to. You don't need that energy. You have access to this energy elsewhere, okay? Or not the energy, but an opportunity for success, for acknowledgement, for validation, if that's what it is. It looks like you have a good opportunity coming in. Your information will be validated. Your communication will be validated. Your intellect is being validated. People find you to be very intelligent, Pisces. You're going to be acknowledged for this, okay? So your information is correct. You may be receiving a notice that something you thought is correct. Okay, you have an approval. You're being approved. It's like, yes, it's a stamp of approval coming through. That's what I'm seeing. Okay. I'm seeing note, N-O-T-E, note. I'm not sure what that is. Maybe check your notes or make note, take notes. Okay. Know that sometimes people want you to change your path, your course. They want attention. They want some of your energy on them. So you coming in with this Hermit energy is kind of trumping the rest of this. Yes, you are being watched. You are being observed. Someone is trying to get you to change your mind, and you're going to be aware of this. You're very keen. You have a keen sense of understanding. You have a keen eye. So you'll see that coming in. If you're seeking a change to your energy, to your appearance, to your confidence, stick with that, because whatever's coming in is going to try to thwart your opinion or change your path here a little bit. It's a distraction, I want to say. You don't need to engage in a tit for tat back and forth, of course, and so I don't see you doing it, actually. Yeah. So you're on a path to more success, more stability, and more finances as well. You're going to find a new idea here. There's more stability coming in. Yeah, especially after a loss. Some kind of money's coming in, Pisces. It could take a minute. There's an approval. Maybe that's what the approval was. I don't know what it is, Pisces. Okay, it's not for everybody either, but you'll know if it's you. You'll know. Why this? Why that? Oh, you may be missing something. I feel like something is hidden and you don't see it yet. You're not seeing this offer or this something that's supposed to bring. It's something you're waiting for too, which is interesting. It's like you're waiting for a notification or a message, a phone call. You're waiting for, maybe this is an email to tell you something went through. It's finalized, it's been determined, you know, it's hidden from you. So it could be like filtered, or there's a filtered message. You're going to be surprised at this, at the way that you missed a message or you missed a call. You're going to be super surprised. By the way, you also don't see that as soon as you exit the situation, there's a ton of things that open up for you. Oh, yeah, good. So now that Saturn is leaving Pisces, right? It's gone. Here we go, babe. Now you can start living again. You can start thriving again. You can start not being so lethargic, and I'm hearing deathly ill. Maybe you've been feeling like that, like some days you just can't get out of bed or something. That's done. Whatever challenges you've been experiencing for the past nearly 3 years, that's done. Things are going to start, you're going to come up for air. You're going to get some information, ideas, and then once it fully like leaves you alone, blessings upon blessings are coming in, Pisces. Just know that, okay? Thank you. I just got a message. Someone saying, I love you so much. That could be a message for you. I love you so much. Someone could say that to you, or you're saying that to someone. Okay. But also tell your people you love them if you love them. Tell them. If this is a pet, tell your pet. Trust me, they understand. Thank you so much, Pisces. What I have for you today. I will see you next time, babe.